I never should have agreed to go into the forest at night, but peer pressure can be a powerful thing, especially when it comes from your closest friends. We were a group of 5, all eager for adventure and adrenaline. Little did we know, our decision to venture into the depths of the forest would lead to a night of terror we would never forget. It started innocently enough. We parked our cars at the edge of the forest, armed with nothing but flashlights and a sense of excitement. The trees loomed overhead, their branches reaching out like skeletal fingers, casting eerie shadows on the forest floor. The air was thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, and the only sound was the crunch of our footsteps on the leaf-strewn ground. As we delved deeper into the forest, the darkness seemed to swallow us whole. Our flashlight beams danced nervously around us, illuminating twisted roots and gnarled bushes. Every rustle of leaves and snap of twigs sent shivers down my spine, and I couldn't shake the feeling that we were being watched. But we laughed off our fears, reassuring each other that we were just being paranoid. After all, what could possibly be lurking in the shadows of the forest? As the hours passed, the forest grew denser, the trees closing in around us like silent sentinels. It was then that we heard it, a low, guttural growl echoing through the darkness. We froze, our hearts pounding in our chests as we scanned the trees for any sign of movement. And then we saw it, a pair of glowing eyes staring at us from the shadows. They were like 2 fiery orbs, burning with an otherworldly intensity. My blood ran cold as I realized we were not alone in the forest. Without a word, we turned and ran, our footsteps echoing through the trees as we fled from whatever unseen horror lurked in the darkness. But no matter how fast we ran, it seemed to be always just behind us, its growls growing louder and more menacing with each passing moment. Suddenly, I tripped on a root and went sprawling to the ground, my flashlight tumbling from my grasp. I scrambled to my feet, my heart pounding in my ears as I frantically searched for my friends in the darkness. But they were nowhere to be seen, swallowed up by the night. Alone and terrified, I stumbled blindly through the forest, desperate to escape the nightmare that pursued me. But no matter which way I turned, I seemed only to plunge deeper into the darkness, the trees closing in around me like the bars of a prison. And then I saw it, a clearing up ahead bathed in an eerie silver light. Hope surged within me as I stumbled towards it, the sounds of pursuit fading into the distance behind me. But as I stepped into the clearing, my heart sank like a stone. For standing before me was not salvation, but something far more sinister. A towering figure, its features obscured by shadow. It spoke in a voice like gravel, its words sending chills down my spine. "You should not have come here," it rasped, its eyes burning with a malevolent light. "This forest belongs to me, and now you shall belong to it as well." With a scream, I turned and ran, my feet pounding against the forest floor as I fled from the creature's wrath. But no matter how fast I ran, I could not escape the forest grasp, its darkness consuming me like a hungry beast. And as I disappeared into the shadows, I knew that I would never again see the light of day. For in the heart of the forest, where the shadows reign supreme, there is no escape from the horrors that lurk within.